What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're hopping into the third episode of the second season of The Last of Us: The Path. And last episode was a great episode, don't get me wrong. I'm still not over Joel's death, but we are where we are. So obviously now it's going to be, Ellie's revenge tour now is going to happen. So very curious to see everybody's response to his death. Very curious to see how it's all going to play out now. And feels weird knowing Joel's not going to be in the show anymore. Feels really weird. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into this. So if you want to watch the full unedited and cut reaction, head on over to my Patreon page. Link is in the description below. Or you can hang out right here on YouTube. That's cool. Just be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm ready to hop into this episode. I know Grogu's ready to go. So let's get into it. This is the third episode of the second season of The Last of Us: The Path. Let's go. Oh no, what is his reaction gonna be? Well, I said last episode I wanted to see his immediate reaction. I got it.
Give Cher my love.
How many people did we lose? Ugh. Well, she did get beat up a lot. He has a collapsed lung or something. Oh my god. So much PTSD. 3 months. I was gonna say, how much later is this now? Got it. Actually, his reaction to Joel's death wasn't as emotional as I thought it was going to be.
One last PFT.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
good job.
All right. Today's the day.
So can I just...
Almost. I just need you to see one more person, then you're good to go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Moira? Hi, Moira.
How are you doing?
Fine. Yeah, I miss him. He meant a lot to me. So, yeah, upset and sad.
But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
Yeah. Your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
It shouldn't,
I
but
mean,
it often does.
true.
In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you. Maybe bad.
What is it that he said that he did?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
No idea what he meant.
Right.
I
Of
don't-
course not.
Feel wronged? Man, I wish I could have let him off the hook for whatever it was he was talking about.
Okay, now you're just
I
talking.
guess I'll have to
Just
let
to-
myself off the hook for that.
Everyone were as healthy as you. What would I do for weed and booze?
I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah. But not you, though.
It's a good show. Good show, Ellie. Watch. Okay, I don't know why a freaking jacket was the thing that finally got me. Why was it a freaking jacket? Well, the thing that got her too. Ellie, it's okay to cry. It's okay. Your essentially adopted dad died, like,
Yeah, I'm coming.
and you watched it happen. Like, you're allowed to cry.
In the hospital, when you asked me about that day, I
Okay,
told
maybe
you
not.
I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from.
You cost us time. You let them get away.
First of all, this town was wreckage and funerals for weeks. Nobody was going to go after anyone. And then it occurred to me, if you want to find someone and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there.
True.
I loved him too, you know.
Well, at least she'll listen to her.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby.
Yeah, you dead, Abby. At the end of this season, you're
I saw
dead.
a patch on a backpack. Yellow
Got
triangle.
just a couple more
wolf's head,
episodes.
and the letters WLF. He said that there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front. Out of Seattle.
Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't going to tell anyone before you. So now what?
We're going on an adventure.
I gotta think about this.
Think about what? Let's fucking get these guys.
Ellie, it ain't that simple. The town is still recovering. So are you.
We get where you're coming from. No, we don't get where you're coming from. I don't get where you're coming from. If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. But when we lost people, no. It would just break him like it was his fault. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know him. He was
Yeah.
my brother. I'm not saying you shouldn't do this. But if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right. Which means taking it to Maria. She's gonna want a council meeting, open it up to the town. Everyone who wants to get heard gets heard.
But you'll back us, right?
Of course I will.
Hope so.
And you hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
Oh, he can whistle. What does that mean? We
Well,
good?
No one falling, all clear. Keep moving.
There you go.
Good.
Then can I have a hammer?
Not yet.
All right. You feel safer?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take cover!
They're coming, they're coming, they're coming.
Demons?
Wolf.
Oh.
Harder. Harder! Let's go!
We gotta get you back into shape. Let's go.
Well, for someone who sat on their ass for 3 months, pleasantly surprised.
Right?
Yeah? Heard you're on the council now, so you know about the meeting coming up. Can I count on you?
Can't discuss upcoming votes.
Seriously, it's
Really?
me.
Come
I know.
on, dude.
The council won't make up their mind until we hear people speak. So, here's a little advice. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, because I'm stupid.
Because you're angry, Ellie. And no one's gonna vote for angry.
Facts. Smart. He is smart. Actually make an intelligent argument.
Which is why
Not
I
just
keep
acting
saying
out of
we need
anger.
to invest.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us, but he wasn't the only one. A lot of people in here buried family, and now you want to send what, you're saying 16 of our best? And none of you up there can promise us that all 16 will come back. So my heart is with you, Tommy and Ellie. We are too hurt, and it is too soon.
I see your point, but at this point, it's literally just
Next
going
is
to be
Carlisle.
those two that go. So it's going to be another
I'll be quick.
duo.
Who came and killed Joel. So why wouldn't we want to take our vengeance? Because we're not supposed to.
I know this actor.
Forgive and be forgiven. That's what separates us from the raiders and the murderers. Our capacity for mercy.
Those sons of bitches don't deserve our mercy.
Well, of course they don't deserve it. That's what makes it mercy. Well, to hell with that.
Oh, okay.
To hell with you for saying it, Carlisle.
Seth, sit down.
No.
You're not on the list.
No! Boo-hoo! It's not fair. What,
Look
we
at
gotta
Seth.
forgive everybody when they show
Okay.
up and piss in our eye? They came into our house. They took one of ours. My God. Somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up! You idiots. They'll come back because we didn't make them pay. And when they come back, they'll be laughing. And you'll all deserve it. Bunch of goddamn victims.
Oh, okay, Seth. Okay, here we go.
Ellie, I know what I'm asking is a lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know, it's not because I want revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. Because it's either that or we do nothing. That's what everyone else out there is going to do for us. Nothing. We have a word for these people. They're called strangers. Well, I don't think that we're strangers to each other. And I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Not potluck dinners or New Year's Eve dances. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through. But Jackson is still here. I'll accept whatever the council decides. But I am asking you, please, do what it takes to see that justice is done.
Thank you.
There you go. That's why I told you to write it down.
Yes. No. Yes. No. No.
Again, it's gonna be those
No.
two. It's just gonna be those two.
The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
Yep. The manufactured justice.
Here we go, Nine.
I love
Here
it. Moira is a vibe, and I am loving it.
Oh, shit.
You see things others don't. I'm nervous she's gonna do something stupid.
Oh yeah, she's gonna do something
What,
stupid.
you didn't believe her speech?
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar. It was maybe one person she told the truth to, and he's...
I just don't want her to go down the same paths that Joel did, coming up with justifications and such. All he was really doing was lashing out.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him? If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. No, I think they were walking side by side from the very start. Tommy, I get it. You inherited her, and you want to keep her out of trouble. Some people just can't be saved.
Who is it?
Dina.
I'm just going to bed.
No, you're not.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
Kind of like she knows you.
Christ. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here?
She's going with you,
So,
dummy.
what's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
Great plan.
What route?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there? Better not land weird on an ankle or get a fever on your well-charted path northwest.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Stay off the highways, stay clear of cities or settlements. First stage is through the National Forest. Once we're out, we'll follow the Snake River Canyon, then break off through the Snoqualmie Pass.
Snoqualmie?
Provisions. Travel light but smart. Winter coats for beds, jackets for blankets. Handguns. What are you bringing? Is that Joel's? That's what you're good at killing.
Fucking right.
And save it for that. Everything else is what you'd figure except this. Boots. Love the Converse.
You might
Respect
want
your
those.
consistency, but you're not crossing open country in fucking Chucks.
I've done it before.
No Chucks. Question.
Yeah, one. How the fuck?
We meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m.
She's
3
got the
a.m.
plan, man. I was gonna say, for some reason, I feel like Seth's gonna go with him.
Trade. It's better. Trade.
Oh, maybe not go with him, but I thought for a second he's gonna go, and then eventually he's gonna be the red shirt guy.
Janine's night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one that gave the us speech, not me.
True.
Saddlebags are 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
I'm sure it's friendly.
Jeez.
You got 10 minutes before patrol comes by. Let's get you going.
No, shake his hand. Come. There you go. Gonna go see Joel. Well, she said when we're on their way to Seattle. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know what that means. The coffee beans or something?
F. Fleetwood Mac. Nope. I mean, no, it's my opinion.
Yeah, well, your opinion is wrong because Frank Zappa exists. Okay, so G. Green Day.
No, you're wrong.
So, LMNO P. Are you seriously gonna make me do the entire alphabet?
They got all day. Why not?
Let me see a new topic.
Or silence?
Got one.
First person. It was a little before Joel and I got to Jackson in Kansas City. He got jumped by this kid, maybe just a couple years older than me. And I came up behind him, raised my gun, and yeah.
Sorry, Ellie.
I shoot a guy and he feels sorry for me.
I'm just loyal like that. Let me know if you see any outcroppings or spots with cover.
Why? That's okay.
It's about the storm.
Okay, but I have a stupid question. It's about New Year's Eve and the kid.
I mean, whatever, you were super high.
And you were drunk.
Right, so it doesn't mean anything, if that's what you're asking.
No, I know that. My question is, how would you rate it? You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious.
Right.
I don't know if I'm any good at it. 1 to 10.
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad.
That sucks. For the record, I don't believe you.
Well, you asked, and I told you. I'm sorry.
Right.
You can go back to Jesse.
I already did.
Well, there you have it.
Does he ever strike you as sad?
Jesse? Yeah.
Oh,
Has he ever told you why?
No.
I was checking.
I think deep inside that's just how he is. At least I hope that's why.
Why would you hope that?
Well, because if it's not that, then it's me. Well,
I'm confused.
good night.
I'm so confused.
He was running away.
What's that symbol?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Oh, the wolves got him. Oh shit, what the hell happened? Oh, they gotta be so messed up now. Do we really want to show how messed up these bodies are? A little girl. The hammer.
If this was fucking them, if Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're messed up. Well, they're doing a good job of painting them as evil pieces of shit. If that was even those, like, I'm wondering, because you didn't see it happen, so I'm wondering if it was even them. I mean, probably, but...
We're close now.
We're already getting there? Wow, they move fast.
It's quiet.
yeah, too quiet.
9 more miles.
There it is.
Wow. Fucking Seattle. Pretty.
Plus, no one's shooting at us.
That helps.
Because there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
We're moving up to the fob. All clear between checkpoint 3 and 5.
Oh, shit.
Seen it fucking second. Jesus.
Oh, shit. He's gonna find him. He's gonna see him.
You're all good. We can move up.
They're getting to Seattle mad quick. Okay. Ellie? Vina? Oh no, these guys are massive. Great. All right, let's go to talk about it. Well, that was the 3rd episode of the 2nd season of The Last of Us: The Path, and this definitely did not go the way I thought it was going to go in terms of, like, they got to Seattle super fast, which, you know what, I'm grateful for, because I did not need 2 episodes of them camping. So I am glad that we just skipped that, you know, but, like, now we have, what? How many episodes of this season? I think there's 7 or 8, 9, something like that. So we just skipped over all that. So kind of happy at the same time, like, oh, well, we're getting right into it. So let's start with the first half, dealing with the aftermath of Joel's untimely death and the aftermath of the attack. I thought they handled it very realistically, in terms of, okay, like, she was, had severe PTSD, obviously, was in the hospital. I'm really, really glad we got to see Tommy's reaction to Joel, even though I thought he'd be a little bit more emotional, but then again, he's a very, like, you know, gotta be strong guy, so I get it. But his line of "say hi to Sarah for me," I was like, oh my god. Anyway, so I am glad we got that moment. It's very realistic of, you know, she got beat the hell up, so I'm glad, you know, she probably definitely had a collapsed lung. So, you know, they got her back. It was 3 months later, so everybody's kind of like, okay, we're kind of getting back to normal. It was fairly predictable how this was gonna go, that they were gonna say no, so then, you know, Ellie and Dina were gonna go by themselves. Kind of all flowed and made sense. You knew what she was gonna do. I did love Jesse telling her to, like, put it down on paper, and that whole thing was very, very good. Because if she went off the rails, no one would listen to her, even though they still didn't listen to her. But the thing is, though, like, I understand, I can see where both are coming from, but actually, I'm more leaning towards staying and not going after. Now I'm, like, really thinking about it. You got an entire town of people who all lost people. And for, like, them to decide to go, like, I think what would have been fair is to say, okay, we're not going to demand that anybody goes and does this, but if you want to go, you are free to go. I think that would have been the right choice to do. So, because they're like, we're going to send 16 people, they're going to go and they're going to do this. It's like, I feel like if you would have just said, okay, I know you're going to go anyway, Ellie. Like, I know you're going to do this. So anybody who wants to go, it's going to be completely voluntary. If you want to go, go. Here's enough supplies for you to go and do this if you want to. And we're not forcing anybody to go. So I feel like that would have been the best compromise to do. But instead it was, we're sending people or not. And it's like, of course Ellie and Dina are going to go. This house is going to go. I do like Seth in terms of his progress in just like 3 episodes. I hated him, you know, in the first episode for obvious reasons, but now it's like, hey, all right, he turned it around real quick. And like I said, during the reaction, I was like, is Seth, I was thinking, oh, Seth's going to go and he's going to be the red shirt guy. He's going to be the guy that eventually at some point is going to get killed off, so we don't kill off Ellie or Dina. Turns out he's not going to go. And they didn't give an excuse why he's not going, because he got hurt on the day the place got attacked. But now that we are... So Wolf is much bigger than anybody anticipated, and Ellie and Dina are in a lot of danger. They have a huge military, I mean, this is like not gonna be good. You got 2 girls on a horse and a bunch of guns trying to go after these guys. And they obviously are very powerful, considering they came and just wiped out these people. So they're very, very dangerous. They're the new bad guys, right? So I have no idea how they're going to get out of this. But yeah, I'm super scared for their lives now because they have no idea what they're walking into. But also, good job on Dina for actually having come up with a plan and actually being the smart one instead of like, we're just going to go with a bunch of guns. She's like, no, here's the plan. We need to figure out packing. We need to figure out, medical aid tents, all of these things. Like, we need to figure out how we're going to survive the trip. Like, you got to be smart, Ellie. Instead of northwest, that's the plan. So I did like that. Overall, like, it was kind of slow, but it made sense why it was, because you needed to sit with these characters and you needed to get all of these things established to go. So it all made sense. But now I get the feeling that they're gonna go and somehow Jackson is gonna get involved with Seattle. Like somehow there's gonna be a huge conflict between the two cities. Like that's just bound to happen. And I'm very curious how that all is going to come about. So it'll be very interesting to see. So, but please, no spoilers. Don't tell me for you game players, okay? Don't tell me. But overall, it's fairly predictable. But I understand we had to get from point A to point B. Like, okay, so we had to have Joel die, and then we had to deal with the aftermath, and then deal with, okay, this is where we're going now. So, kind of slow, but necessary episode to continue the storyline. So slow doesn't necessarily mean bad. There's a lot of character development in this, or a little bit at least, and now we're just kind of moving forward with the story. So overall, pretty good episode. And I am very, very nervous and worried for Ellie and Dina, that's for sure. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode. If you want to see the full uncut and edited reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon page. Link is in the description below, or you can hang out right here on YouTube. That's cool. Just be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.